What is a deck? Nothing but a miserable pile of staples! Have at ye! Imagine a format where you have no staples, because you can craft no cards, open no bundles, buy no structure decks. Imagine a challenge run where all you have is 80 random Yu-Gi-Oh cards and your own will to survive. Could you win even a single duel on the Master Duel ladder? If you can, you'll be rewarded with one additional pack to add to your collection, plus whatever legacy packs you pick up along the way. Use them wisely, because in a Masochist run, that's all you'll be getting, and every card counts. I'm Hardleg Joe, if you didn't know, and it's time for me to fulfill my destiny. Like Simo before me, I will take up Yu-Gi-Oh's most difficult challenge and try my best to reach the top of the Master Duel ladder under the most insane conditions possible. Grab a snack and lean back, cause it's gonna be a long and bumpy ride. Last time on Master Duel Masochist. We gotta get wonky with it. The Wonky Quartet. Give it to our opponent. Battle phase. Excuse me, Blue Eyes. I'm attacking the animals today. I didn't even think about that. For some reason, I thought it moved over at the end of the turn or during the standby or whatever. And welcome back, gamers, once more to the perpetual masochism experience that is the Master Duel Masochist run from Hardleg on this channel or something. Can you tell I'm running out of like intros? I'm not really sure how to introduce. At this point, we've been going almost 2 years. You know, I think we got another month and we'll be at the 2-year mark. So like, I gotta assume everyone's here for the long run. But if this is your first episode, let me know down in the comments. In fact, you know what? Let me know down in the comments how long you've been keeping up with this. Did you join in after it started? Have you been here from the beginning? That'll be a curious thing to talk about. As for what we're doing today, we're up in gold, which is good. If you remember, we do have bonus rewards. Every time we win a duel in gold, we're allowed to open any kind of bonus pack that we have left over. That means like Duelist Cup reward tickets. That means we can finally open these, hopefully, before they expire. And it also means that we have the ability to open these like free packs. It's 1 per win, unless we rank up. If we rank up, we just get the 2, what are they called? Master packs. So this is our chance to do this at the end of the month, before everything rolls over. Last time we left a lot of stuff on the table and then they all expired and we didn't get a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm hoping that we can rush through today and get a whole bunch of packs. That being said, instead of sticking with the stun deck that worked really well last time or the worm pile, I am going to try to change things up. We have a brand new deck courtesy of the polls we got last time. This is Cyber's Pile, the 17th deck we've played here. And it's basically just all of the Cyberse level extenders and a couple Cyberse level support cards, and then just like a pile of trap cards that are generically good. With the idea being, get into Avramax. I don't think people in gold are good enough to get over Avramax, especially if it's backed up with some traps, or maybe if we have like a grid rod equipped to it. This makes a monster unaffected by your opponent's card effects, so then it's really invincible. I do not think this is better than the previous versions we've been playing, but we tried it out against one of the solo mode decks, and it did surprisingly well, so we're gonna give this a chance just for the sake of variety. We'll see how it goes, and then if it doesn't do very well, we'll go back on the worm pile and try that out. Alright, first duel of the day, serving it up against a Instant Fusion Cup, and I think we still want to go first with this deck. We have enough traps and like no board breakers or whatever. Granted, Avramax is not really a go first kind of card. It offers us no disruption. It's just a big honking chunk. Okay, well, so all we started with was a bunch of traps. Unfortunately, this is only good if we have Avramax. This is only good if we have something else. At the risk of leaving myself potentially defenseless, I will use the one-time passcode and get a 2K defender on here. And then we hope that a 2000 defense wall and 2 traps is enough to stall our opponent out. Does the Crusadia Link 1 need a Crusadia monster? Yes. Okay. Diabelle's discarding an Archmage trap. Not what I expected. Yeah, we'll just Trap Tricks, Trap Hole, Nightmare this. Because if they can get the Diabelle's thing into the graveyard, we're gonna have a bad time. The, like, Diabelle Dragon or whatever it's called. Okay, they got the Archmage field spell. This is a non-once-per-turn search, but they must discard a spell trap to do it. Oh, they already had it. They banish the 2. Okay, I get it. You're discarding spells to search, so you get the thing that does the thing. Pay half their life points, target a card on the field. Well, I mean, if you insist. What if you were negated forever? What if you had no hope? 1250? Fuck, they have more spell traps. I was really hoping they'd be out and then they couldn't do anything, but Litera does not bode well for us. You can summon her, add an Archmage, and all the Archmages are like, if you control an Archmage, oh, she just gets one back from the graveyard. Oh, but it doesn't matter because they can discard it and get another Archmage. And that has more than 2,000. Yeah, Archmage is so cool. You know, I don't want to be mad at the patrons because they do play anything, but I am disappointed that none of them ever wanted to see Archmage in the ladder climb. Because Archmage is so cool. It has so many neat plays and fusions and stuff. And I'm probably dead unless I top deck something really good because this is a combo deck. If I don't combo off, there's not a lot I can do. Huh? Yeah, template skipper ain't gonna do it on its own. So, you know, not good, but we did open 2 bricks and 3 traps in our deck that is like 30 monsters, so we'll just chalk that up to what's the word? Bad luck. I'll call it bad luck. Okay, duel number 2. We're going first again. This time, hopefully, the variants won't screw us over. We'll get a nice solid hand full of monsters. We'll be able to special summon all the cyber stuff. Fuck. We got our 1 of Gold Sark and our 1 of Dormouse. I guess we try it. Let's go. Gold Sark for... There it is, Chessy Cat. And then when this is banished, I can pay 300 life points and special summon it. And then this can banish a Malice from my hand, draw 2 cards. No, don't ash it. No! I asked so nicely, chat. Can activate this. Your opponent cannot activate stuff in response to Crusadias. Yeah, that don't help me. Yeah, I think I just have to make a restoration point guard. Okay. We normal summon this. Or, no wait, this is, Update Jammer has 2,000, but it only points down, so I wouldn't be able to... I'm not gonna lick again anyway. Yeah, let's just make Update Jammer. And then if we can survive with the power of hand traps, we'll be good. But we're probably dead. If they're playing Ash Blossom, I gotta believe they're on a decent deck. Blue Eyes. Oh. Hold up. Hey. Did they brick? Is it oops all bricks? Alright! That's what I like to see! Fuck! We didn't get anything to extend! I really wanted to make the Code Talker! If I get 1 more monster, I can make the Code Talker, I think. Yeah, it's just 2+ effect monsters. Okay, we have them on the 4-turn clock. Wait, this has an effect. Fuck. You can negate all other card effects on the field until the end of the damage step. If destroyed, then inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. Okay. I didn't even realize this had another effect. Usually this is just a stepping stone. You use it to go down to something else. Fuck. I'm in danger. We did. Not necessarily. We have Trap Tricks, Trap Hole, Nightmare. We might be able to do a thing. I believe in us. Spirit Dragon. Oh? Now you're making this. Oh, okay, yeah, because then you bring back the blue eyes. Yeah, they can just bring it back with True Light if I negate this. Fuck you, World Lance. Get out of here! 1 down. I'll activate this and see if it scares him. It didn't. Well, I'm boned. Yep, they just blowing up my shit. Well, I got half of their life down. Yep, that would have been nice last turn. Okay, we lost the coin toss, but our opponent's making us go first. Sorry, I'm eating up delicious pizza in between things. Well, fuck. I was like, we don't need to get Haggard Lizardos involved in this. What are the chances that we'll draw the Malice engine again? Turns out 100%. They got something they can activate. Don't you dare activate Meows on me. And Perulia. We got a third one. And Dominus Purge on their own Perulia. You know what? They just went -3. I'll take this in a couple turns. I think that seems like a good idea. Now, let's go ahead. Add something. Let's get this one. We've got a small little Adignister engine. That wrath is looking divine, my friend. The wrath is looking great. Get out of here. All right, all right, all right, all right. Ooh. This stops our Link monsters from being targeted. Okay, so we're going to summon Picari Adignister, the Candy Corn. This lets us get our 1 AI trap. You could target 1, it becomes 4. I don't think that really matters. Let me think about this. Yeah, I think we just go... let me read this again. It's just target an Adignister, special summon it. Yeah. So, we go ahead and make Update Jammer. Oh wait, no, we don't want to make Update Jammer. So we get this. Then we can activate Fei-Iting Spirit. And we want to get the red one, because when that's summoned, we can search another Adignister. And we do have a third one. The Toffee. Donshin. Donshin, when it's summoned, or what Donshin just says, if you control another Ignister, you can summon it. Now we've got 2 Cybers. We can make... Why can't I make Code Talker Adignister? Or not Code Talker, what's his name? Update Jammer. Level 2 or higher. Fuck. We can't do it. I mean, we still can do the thing that I want to do, so that's fine. Okay, so now that we've got 2 monsters, we can get both of them and make Mech Knight Crusadia Avramax. Look at him with his very unwieldy sword. No. I have no idea what this effect is, but it's just like actively bad. It's like, at the start of the damage step, if a Cyberse monster battles, you can banish this, destroy the monster you control. It's like, no, I don't think I want to destroy my own monster. I appreciate it. Okay, so your opponent cannot target this with card effects, and they can only attack this. They're on Primite. Get ourselves the Scapegoat. I think I will go ahead and normal summon Chessy Cat. There's a high likelihood that this is just like an Ash Blossom, but if it's like a Dippity or something, no, it's just Ash Blossom. I should have known. Okay, we'll go and then we'll get to set these 2. Veiler, okay. Blue Eyes? It's Blue Eyes! But it's your fucking nightmare. Yeah, we just negate this. That denies them the extra normal if they happen to get it. And they can't summon. And they don't have a monster on the field. And then, end phase, we just activate the Scapegoat. Look at all these goats. Woohoo! Playing around Nibiru. 4 summons during your turn. And there's the Dormouse. We just need something with any amount of attack, and now we can go for game. Go, Avramax. Go, Chessy Cat. And I don't even need to defeat you. My supervisor will. Well, I honestly didn't think we would get a win with this duel, but we got one. We did it. Awesome. And we summoned Avramax. So let's go ahead. We get 1 pack for winning, and a bonus pack for winning in gold. And we leveled up. Neat. Okay, so we're going to start with our gold bonus pack, and since we defeated the Primite Dragon, I feel we'd use our free Primite pack and see what we get in here. So let's pull this out, see what the heck we get. Drill beam, please. I mean, I guess we do have normal monsters, so this could be good. Let's start over here with Crystron Impact. Decent and old Crystrons, not really played these days. A Mermail that we already have that isn't all that useful. Raid Raptor Wild Vulture. During the main phase, if this was normal or special this turn, you could tribute this card, special summon 2 Raid Raptors from your hand or graveyard whose levels equal 6. Just awful. I can't imagine why that would be useful. Code A, Ancient Ruins. This is for aliens. It has to do with A counters. And yeah, for some reason you don't know, the left side of the pack is always Master Pack stuff. So only these 4 cards contain the actual Primite things. Paleozoic Canadia. Paleozoics in general, always good, normal and rare. This is just Book of Moon in trap form. Granted, we have an actual Book of Moon and we're not playing it, but we ever go harder on paleos or traps in general, that would be pretty useful. Then we got Carbageddon, which we already have. This is like, it searches a level 7 or lower dragon normal monster. We got Primite Scream. When your opponent would normal or special summon a monster, while you control a normal monster or a level 5 or higher Primite, except a token, negate the summon, and if you do, banish that monster. During the standby, if you control a Primite, you can set this from the graveyard. Yeah, that's, if we go back onto the normal monster deck with, like, Rescue Rabbit and all, like, that plays, like, 6 normal monsters, this is just another counter trap that negates summons, which is pretty dang good. Granted, we don't have a Primite. Will this be a Primite? No, it's Ancient Rules. Summon a level 5 or higher normal from your hand. Alright, so a couple things that are probably going to be useful in the future. Let's see what our actual Master Pack has. Alright, one Master Pack. It has glowy. It says there's a glowy in it, but it said that last time and there wasn't any. As people in chat are saying, it was a scam. Okay, well this one's not a scam. Let's see what we got here. Tindangle Base Gardener, which we already have and is not good. Another hero card. I think it was last stream, we made it through the whole stream without getting a hero, and now not only do we get one, but it's one we already have 5 copies of. Then we got a Makonko card we already have. We have a Ancient Warriors card we already have. We have another alien card. We don't have this one. And to be fair, I think this is a good one. What's it? Place A counters on all monsters special summoned to your opponent's side of the field. A monster with an A counter loses 300 attack when it battles an alien. The closest thing that aliens have to like a win condition is they have a link monster that's basically Baguska, but for any monster that has A counters on it. So like if it has an A counter, it's in defense, it can't activate its effects. And if you can get that plus Alien Kid, then anything your opponent special summons automatically gets an A counter and it just goes to defense. Unless it's a link and then it's just unaffected. I think it might still have its effects negated. So maybe it's better, but good luck getting that. Then we got Mad Reloader. If this card is destroyed by battle, send 2 cards from your hand to the graveyard, and if you do, draw 2 cards. Probably not worth it. We got another Disciple of Nephthys, if we ever wanted to play Nephthys, and our super rare, Woes of the White Forest. Special summon a White Forest from your hand or deck, then immediately synchro summon a White Forest synchro monster. If it's sent to the graveyard to activate a monster effect, you can set it. Like, this is a good card, but I know for a fact we don't have any White Forest synchros, and I'm pretty sure we don't have any of the White Forest main deck monsters. Unfortunately, this was released at a time when, like, archetypes were being released into Master Duel, where every playable card was an SR or a UR, so we'll probably never have the stuff to play White Forest, but who knows, who knows? We'll take a look at that as we jump back into things. Alright, actually, before we jump back into it, I wanted to make a few small tweaks to this, specifically the extra deck. I noticed that there were times when it was difficult to make things, especially with the Scapegoat token, so I've taken out some of our more Cyberse-related things, and instead put in, like, Space Insulator, which is just 2 monsters. We put in Haggard Lizardos, which is any 2 monsters with different names. Also, it can banish cards from the graveyard, which means it can trigger the Malice cards once I've already used them, and I think that's it. Thought I changed one other thing. No, I must be imagining things. So we just added those 2 monsters. It's a small change, but it is still a change. This is 17.1 now, jumping back in. We're winning another coin toss, running on into the show. Winning another coin toss, and my name is Hardleg Joe. Rolling up, they got the live twin field, so we get a bop to listen to at least. Ooh, I see. This is actually a really good hand. I'm gonna risk it on the Dormouse. We'll risk it for the biscuit. Go Dormouse, activate, banish Chessy Cat. Chessy Cat gets banished, pay 300, special summon. I see. We are going to give them many draws. We are going to give them many draws. Just pass and hope for a brick. Yeah, that's probably better. They discarded 2 cards. Yeah, I went with the Malice cards. Yeah, we would have died anyway. What are you doing all the way down in gold, little guy? You must be really bad at Draco Tail. Or maybe they just don't play that often, you know, I guess I shouldn't assume. But yeah, we don't stand a chance against Draco Tail. Here we go again on our own. Ew, these are not good. This requires me to already have something. This requires me to already have something. This is like recovery, and these are 2 good cards if you're going first. But we ain't going first. We're up against 50 card Trey. They've got the skeleton mate. Looking at his yams. Alright, hold up. They bricked 2. It's like we get to go first. Reclusia. That don't work, unfortunately. At the risk of screwing myself over, we'll set a card as well. But we have 2 back row, and they only have 1. If that's MST, I'm gonna be a little perturbed. Welcome back, GOAT format. It's like you never left. Oh, well, thank you. That's much more powerful than what I had. I see? I don't see. It would be nice if we had one of those. What rarity? SR? Ah, I see. But it came back. I'd prefer if you didn't. I would prefer if not to be sucked. Not today. Not on Twitch. Not by you, certainly. Can you lost win something with 0 attack? Yes. I was a little curious about that myself, but I decided to take the risk. Would Wrath have been better to keep them off the material? Well, now they have to make something. I see. DD's Scout Plane. Yeah, the thing is, if now they have to link this off, and then I can Divine Wrath the bigger thing with the material, while also getting Lost Wind back. Yes, I will get Lost Wind back. I am bigger than them, though, so... And they didn't make it with a level 7 or higher monster. So... Great, more Crusadia stuff. The thing is, I could link these off, but like, 3,300's pretty big. Oh, okay. I was expecting like a Forbidden Chalice or something like that. But no, we're still doing fine. What was that delay? They've got something. It's just probably not something super useful. Yeah, I mean, I'll just stick with the 3,300 beater for now. Okay, nothing I can do about that. Watch it be the blind allure. No. Malice? No, Scout Plane. They're like, haha, now I get a free card. Ah, I see, I see. Sure. So now it don't come back. I would prefer if you did not. No searching Nemesis cards, please. Imagine if we had flag, it would be pretty great. Rainbow Karibo! Do they got another one? They got another relinquished anima they're gonna bring out here? Yeah! Another one! No, no means no. Get out of here. No suck today! Lightning Strike Kaiju is not that kind of guy. He's a Thunder King. Ooh, okay, okay. Hello there. It's me. I would like to search a card, please. I mean, don't do anything, because this is a level 4. You can special summon it, but banish it when it leaves the field. Okay. Sure, I'll attack Rainbow Karibo. You got it. Show me the third anima. Fuck. Do I prepare for the third anima? What we're gonna do is we're gonna make Protect Code Talker using this, and the card in my hand. Fuck, its arrows point up. I'm an idiot. I was like, and then we special summon this, and then we activate this, and then we're good. Who needs down arrows? Not me, I guess. Okay, I guess we still fine. They doing banishment shenanigans. Unfortunately, that does make this useless. If a link monster is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can discard one other Cybers, summon this from your hand. Are none of these Cybers? Yeah, let's normal summon this. Let's activate Fighting Spirit. I can't link summon. Fuck, I'm so dumb. Why am I so stupid? I'm so dumb. Yeah, right now we're doing more damage than we would with Abramax, so let's just battle this. Yeah, also they have Kaijus. 100, 1200, 23. You know what? It's fine. We don't need a negate. They're not using monster effects. Uh-oh. No! We should have summoned this! When a Cyberse is targeted, you can make its attack and defense become double, then change it to defense position. Sure. Secret effect! DD Dynamite for 300. Sure. Oh hey, it's Doyon. Since we have one of these, we can special summon it from the hand. We can use these two to make Space Insulator? Yeah. Hold up. Yeah, maybe it's best we did make Equimax. They lose. I thought it gained. Normal summon. We're gonna battle Space Insulator into this. Yep, so that gets banished, but it's only once per turn. So now we beat over it. Okay, we got a 2000. This is the crunchiest duel. This is a series of unfortunate events. This is a series of comical misplays. Now, if they summon Gren Maju to Isa, I'm dead. Fuck. That's worse than Gren Maju to Isa. No, that's my boss monster! Fucking top deck Protoss. Yeah, I don't know how I could beat that. The thing is, too, they have this, and they have Dimensional Fissure. If you got Dimensional Fissure first turn, you wouldn't have any monsters in the graveyard, and you wouldn't be able to activate this. Of course it's Maxi! What else could it be? Now, of course, if I could somehow make Abramax from here, I think I win. Dark. Yeah, that's a problem. That means even if we get the Malice cards, we can't do anything. Yeah, this can't be destroyed, son of a bitch. I can try to stall, it ain't gonna do much, but I could try. Maybe I'll get lucky and they'll summon another Kaiju. Pot of Desires. Not even close to decking out. Target a Nemesis, special summon it. So they get flag back. What do you also got? Ishatos, Spellcaster, Thunder, Warrior. No. I say thee nay. Okay, so that's banished. Then we both banish 5. And I hit Chessy Cat. Hold. And they hit Inferno Tempest. DD Patrol Plane. Mannequin Cat. Summon to the opponent's field. Fuck, they're just gonna put it in attack position. Code Radiator. Yeah. Mistakes were made. To be fair, you know, people, oh, Joe lost this one from misplaying. Like, yeah, I did misplay, but also, if I hadn't misplayed and I had made Abramax, they had Protoss, they had Eater of Millions, and they had Kaijus, which are like 3 things that out-Avramax super easily. It's entirely possible I would have lost that regardless. Yeah, I misplayed. I made a mistake. You ever made a mistake before? Happens to me too. It was a funny-ass game, if anything, yeah. Okay, my opponent is making me go first. They've got the boxing gloves, so they're ready to fight. Do the stretches. Damn. We opened with the card that searches a spell and the 1 spell it searches. I guess we set this to defend because we could bring it back next turn. And then we put these 2 and hope. We hope and pray. And we have delicious brownies. Homemade by Hardleg. Check it out. Ooh, delicious. Alright, Solo Al, what do you got here?
Huh?
Hey, we did it! The sight of my brownies filled them with despair, and I was able to claim victory. I wonder what they were actually playing. Let's take a look here real quick. What is Solo Al playing? Ah, Dark Lords before the new support. I see. With Despia and Monster Reborn and Tearlament. Weird. You're a weirdo. Get out of here. Hi, I was just watching this week's Masochism ladder climb on YouTube. Again, I don't really play the game, but I do feel you tend to overstay in some decks. I understand you want to show at lower ranks, but just a random guy's POV. I'm not sure what you mean by overstay in some decks. I see a game where the opponent goes first in a full board, and I see you try and beat it even though it's doomed. I get a lot of people who tell me that, like, one thing they really don't like about Simo's Masochist challenge is that anytime he sees something remotely competitive, he leaves, and they like that I stick around and try, because even if it's doomed 90% of time, the 10% of the times when I manage to do something are some of the most hype and epic moments. Also, just in general, this series can be really frustrating sometimes, and so oftentimes I'll sit down and my opponent will begin to combo and I have no interaction. And so rather than jump into another game, I'm like, okay, this is a chance to take a break. So I'll just stretch my arms, lean back for a little bit, and talk to chat about whatever chat's going on, or maybe I'll sing a song, or I'll just do something else, not because I think I could stay in the game and win, but because I just want a break from having to duel. So part of it's that, and part of it's the thing I said before. Oh wait, I forgot I won. I need to go open packs. I got a comment and it got distracted and I was like, yeah, I don't remember winning. I forgot they just surrendered. Well, you know, I guess we're gonna pull a pack here in a second. I guess we can keep that little thing in, you know, for the people who are curious what stream's like, and also, it's just an interesting discussion topic. We can ask people below what they think. Do I need to surrender faster? Or do I not surrender enough? Or wait, what? Do I need to surrender faster? Or do you like that I stay in games even when they seem unwinnable? Like this, I mean, it's Sky Striker. Sky Striker into engage. They're gonna draw a whole bunch of cards and they're gonna have that on board. Yeah, like, I can't beat Sky Striker. Look, they've even got the mate and the field and everything. Tossing Pot of Avarice. The thing is, you can only summon one of these per turn, right? Yeah, like you can only summon 1/0 per turn, which means I was like, oh, they're gonna start the turn being able to pop a card I control, which turns off all my plays. But now they've linkaged away their 0, so they can't do that. They'll search Widow though? Yeah, I suppose so. But I thought they were gonna have Widow plus 0. I'll at least see what I draw. Is Chessy Cat on summon, or do I need to activate it? I forget. No, I have to activate it. Yeah, so they can just Widow Anchor that. Let's see what we got. One-time passcode. Maybe they're dumb, chat. Maybe they'll try to Widow Anchor a non-effect monster. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, we'll go for this. We'll send off Chessy Cat. There's the Widow Anchor. What does this say again? If a link monster is destroyed by an opponent's card, you can send this from your hand to the graveyard. then special summon it. Yeah, it just comes back. Yeah, I'm probably dead, but we'll see. Who knows? Do we have Nightmare Cerberus or Unicorn? No. If we did, they would be in here. Kagari. Why is there a Malice card in my Masochist deck? Because I can use it for stuff and things. Linkage. But if they linkage target Kagari, then I can bounce it back and search something else. Okay. Huh? Who runs that one? This guy, I guess. Going up into access code? Oh, well, that makes my job really easy. Goodbye! I mean, that does suck because now I don't get to summon something to defend myself, but also if you have to send off your access code talker. There's Zeke. Zeke, the plumber. One face-up monster on the field, banish it. Okay. Cool. You don't see something like that every day, chat. Buttons are being clicked so damn hard you wouldn't believe. They threw. I don't think they did. I think I still lose. Sure, set the field spell, buddy. Why not? Do I set this as well? Yeah. Just see if they just run out of gas. And now they can't activate any of their back row. Oh yeah, they can do that. Wait, you still have Ray and Rose in deck? Oh, they can get out of the graveyard. Please don't pop the scapegoat. Go for the monster. There we go. Why you use the effect, I don't know. Quick, use the field spell to send some stuff off. Yeah, I've said this before. It does always seem interesting where, like, oh no, they're sending the field spell off. There's this whole generation of Sky Striker players who I guess were interested in the art, and they know Engage is a good card, and they know Linkage is a good card. But that's like all they know, so they just like activate and resolve Linkage as much as possible, even if it's not a good thing to do. The only life point that matters is the last one. What if I had goats? What if I had many goats? You couldn't escape my goats. They're escaping all the way. What if I had goats? What if I had many goats? You couldn't escape the goats I had if you wanted to escape. Boop-a-doo-boop-boo. Just a triple tack? Yep, that ain't gonna be useful. Oh, well, thank you. I was worried I'd have like, oh, I'm gonna have no life points left. Okay, and they can't use any of their Sky Striker spells because their main monster zones are so clogged up. Doyon, Atagnister. Hold on, can I do the thing? Gotta make sure everything's pointing down. Two monsters, two monsters. So, backup supervisor. Doyon Atagnister. Let's go Space Insulator. And then, somehow, on turn 6, Crusadia Mekk-Knight Avramax! What up, fucker? It's me! Battle phase. Oh yeah, I'll use the effect. 3,000. Summon Ray? Sure. You've got so many cards in your main monster zone. Do you have enough links to get rid of this? I think they'd have to have like the white woman jump scare. Everything goes to defense. Nope, they're blowing something up with Zeke. Also, their monsters cannot, target monsters for attack except this one. Yeah, they can still attack directly. No! No, I was so close to greatness! Typhon. They had Typhon too. They didn't even need to. Damn. We were so close to greatness. Okay, that being said, we do still have the 2 packs from the previous duel where we did win, and I forgot to pull a pack. So even though we lost, let's get a copy of, I guess, Space-Time Transcendence. There's nothing thematically important for what we got. Wouldn't it be hilarious if we got, like, the Alt Art Royal SP or whatever? The one that everyone wants. We got something. It's from the pack. And also Berserkion, the Electro Magna Warrior. We're never going to use that. Another Cyber Switch, which we already have. Reptilian Nyami. She's like, yeah. She's pretty good for, like, reptiles and for Reptilian specifically, but I don't think we'll be using it. It's a Dream Mirror card. It's another Time Thief card we've already got. Psy-Frame Driver. I think we have some Psy-Frames. I think we have a few of those, and I've been like, well, we need Driver, and the chances that we get that are like almost 0, but now we have Driver. I'll have to look at that. I'll have to see. Got another Accelerator. Okay, what's our rare card? Well, it's not rare, like Super or Ultra. Could be Ultra. I'm gonna say it's the Altart SP. Come on, Altart SP. No. Psy-Frame Lord Lambda is pretty good, though. It's any 2 monsters except for tokens, and basically it just lets you use Psy-Frame hand traps, even if you control monsters. So that ain't bad. We'll probably play that. I'll have to see what Psy-Frame cards we get. First, though, let's go open up our Master Pack. We've got one fine Master Pack. Oh, shooby-doo-wop, shooby-doo-way-ay-ay. Ha! Chronomaly Pyramid Eye Tablet. All Chronomalies gain 800 attack. Ooh. We got Crystal Beast Amber Mammoth. Watch out, I'm coming for you.
I'll be back!
Junk Warrior / Assault Mode. Do I have a Junk Warrior? I know I have the, like, Psy Reflector stuff that gets me to Assault Mode. So, you summon it with Assault Mode activate. Gains 1,000 attack for each Assault Mode monster you control. Also, if this card battles, any damage is doubled. So it'd just be itself, right? It would be 38. Unaffected by your opponent's activated monster effects. If this card is destroyed, you can target a Junk Warrior, return it to the extra decks, then special summon it. Yeah, that's funny. It's, because Junk Warrior only gets an effect if it's synchro summoned. So it brings it back to the extra deck and then summons it a good. Unaffected is good. Fuck, we might play this. We'll have to see. We got another Valkyrie card. This card is special summoned from your hand by a spell. Target Mischief of the Time Goddess, add it to your hands. If you control a Valkyrie other than itself, quick effect, banish a monster from the opponent's graveyard. This card's attack becomes equal to the banished monster's attack. Yeah, we need a bunch of Valkyries to make them work. Got Jirak. While another face-up Jirak is on the field, this can't be destroyed by battle. We got Metaphys Decoy Dragon. We need a whole bunch of Metaphys to make this work. I'm not going to bother reading it. Rod of Silence KS. This is good in a bunch of old, cheesy FTKs. It's negate other spell effects that target the equipped monster, and if you do, destroy that card. So there's a bunch of weird combos with Vylons, where it's like, you equip a monster with this, and then you put a Vylon equip spell on it, and it's instantly destroyed and goes to the graveyard, and the Vylon effects, or the Vylon equip spells, all grab another one from the deck, and then I think there's a card that, like, burns you every time an equip spell is destroyed. So you just, like, cycle through and you do it. It's like a 8-card combo or something. Otherwise, useless. And Parallel Teleport. Tribute a Psychic with a level. Special summon a level 7 or lower Psychic from your deck or extra deck. Then if the original level of the tributed monster is different from that, you lose life points equal to the difference times 1,000. You cannot summon the turn you activate this except for Psychics. Yeah, I don't think I have enough Psychic stuff to make this work, but maybe one day. What is this? Is this the DD Survivor or whatever his name is? Or someone in their cloak disguised as them? Either way, I mean, at least it's all new cards, and this might be good. I'll have to check. We'll go look, and I'll let you know. Alright, so it turns out I got all hyped for nothing. We do have some Psy-Frame cards, but it's Epsilon that negates trap cards, and this that summons when your opponent normal summons. It doesn't negate the summon or destroy it or anything, that's just when it happens. Like, we've got the field spell, we got the trap, we've got this, so if we ever do get the ones that negate spells or like a gamma or whatever, then this engine becomes a lot more powerful, or even the one that like negates and destroy when they attack you. Like that one would be pretty decent. But as it stands, it's not really all that good. Also, we looked into the Junk Warrior thing. I do have a Royal Junk Warrior that I obtained at some point, I think from one of the Dice Festivals. The problem is, this needs to be made with Junk Synchron, which means we can't make it with Psy Reflector. And also, I realize Psy Reflector can't make level 5s anyway. It's only 6 through 8. Or 6 through 9? Yeah, 6 through 9. So we can't make Junk Warrior with Psy Reflector. And while we do have like one card that can be used as a substitute, we have no way to search this. So I thought this would be good because I assumed like we have 3 Psy Reflector. If we draw 1, that gets us Assault Mode. That lets us summon Junk Warrior. Then we can make Junk Warrior Assault Mode. But no, we would have to get that engine. Plus we would need to have Junk Anchor and another like level 3 that special summons itself. So neither of these are going to be any good for now. Maybe someday they'll be useful, but for now we're just going to be sticking with what we're sticking with.